You don't have to believe in God to be rich. Why must you believe in God to be rich? You don't have to believe in God. God has already created everything. If you want to get well, this is what you have to do. If you want to be sick, go and sleep here, eat this thing, and you'll be sick. If you want to die, go and drink poison, you'll die. God has already. That's the if you want to be rich. Follow this thing, do this thing, add with the brains that God has given you, and you'll be rich. One day you'll get a vulture. Example, you get a vulture, kill it in a black pot, put it inside, then look for the head of a sheep, a female sheep. Then you put money, one note, whether naira, cedis, any kind of note, including alligator pepper. Then there are certain things that you put inside the mouth, just close it, tied it with the trope, so that if you are bending, the money should not come out again. You understand? They bend everything. Now, as you are bending it, there is maybe some kind of words that you also be chanting. Vulture is true. We don't see you anywhere, but when there is food for you here, the following day you are there. How are you so intelligent to know that you have to be here to get your food? This is the kind of spirit that I also want.
Your friend is Sike.
Sike.
Oh, Sike, ya funi Sike. Sike, jankani Sike, ya temudo onyubezi.
Exclusive interview on television, Sike. I'm extremely happy having you today as well. And my guest isn't a new person on the platform. He's been on the platform severally and accordingly. Sheikh Ibrahim. I'm CK. Before the respect, subscribe to television CK for exclusive interviews. But also meet me one on Instagram phone. When I return, Sheikh is seated. We start the discussion. 60. I'll be right back.
Interview in Yanfo, interview our Bosomofo, interview our Sofo. I bet you
Kuntunya and Pepra. I'm back. Sheikh.
Yeah.
Hope all is well.
All is well, and you?
I'm also fine.
Quite a long time.
Yes. It's been a couple of months.
Yes, since you last visited.
You are scarce. No. Anytime I call you, you are not around. I should come some other time and all. But I'm extremely happy having you today.
I'm also happy having you today too.
Okay. But you know, I have this topic I want you to make justice to it for me. I mean, people have been calling, trying to know if it is possible, trying to understand it very well and all. But I want, your point of view, holistically.
Okay.
Do we have anything that can be classified as money rituals?
Okay, so. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله نعمد ونستعين ونستهدي ونعوذ من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهدي الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. I'll first of all give praise and thanks to Almighty Allah. Secondly, greet you and greet your viewers too. With the question that you asked me, it is a question that people have been asking. People will still ask.
Oh, so people do ask you?
Yes, a lot of people do ask. You know, especially if you are in Africa here, especially West Africa. If I tell you that there's nothing called money rituals, then I might be a liar. But you see, there are many things that people do. People think that it is money ritual, whereas it is not. You see, it is common now for you to just go on social media seeing people claiming to be calling money from sky, seeing people to put some box down, to be removing some money inside and things. Please, those ones are not money rituals.
Those ones are what?
A lot of those ones are scams.
The confidence tricksters.
Magicians. They are just doing everything possible to get your attention. What you are having, the little that you are having, thinking that it is not plenty, you want more of it. That trickster, that is what he's after. But when you say whether there's money rituals or blood money, you see, let me tell you something. There are some people, we are Africans. Definitely, if anybody tells you that there's nothing like money rituals, it's a liar. One can be a religious person praying 5 times in a day, but he's not a ritualist. He's not a spiritualist. You understand? There's somebody who can be a spiritualist,
but not religious.
But not religious. So for you to see somebody who is very rich, he has made it more than your imagination. Not see him going to church, not see him as being a Muslim, not see him belonging to any religion. That does not mean that maybe he did not do any money rituals. Because ritual is different. Religion is different. Let me tell you somebody can be a religious, praying 5 times a day as a Muslim. Or maybe going to church every day, going to church, paying tithe, doing whatever he's supposed to do. But the day that he fights with a spiritualist, that is the day that you think that whether his God is asleep. You don't joke with a spiritualist. Because a spiritualist, a lot of them, a ritualist, a lot of them know what you know. Maybe your Bible or your Quran, they've passed through that. And they've gained some kind of knowledge. Some knowledge that you will dare not even open their books to read. So fighting with such a, how can you fight with somebody like that?
Okay, so from what you are saying
now,
you see, people have this perception that anytime they hear money rituals, then in quote it's blood money. It's something negative. Hey, I mean, that person is a spiritualist. The money is blood money. They try as much as possible to see or to term it as evil. I mean, something.
Yes, you see, that is for a lot of them. That's their lack of knowledge. Yeah, let me tell you something. There are people who are super rich. They did the rituals to become rich. But let me tell you, some of them did not even kill a goat.
How possible?
Yes, in nature, there's nothing that nature does not offer. Nature offers everything. Just like how you can use nature to cure a sickness. That is the same way you can use nature to become rich more than people's imagination. You know, so you see, sometimes because of the kind of films that people portray, you understand, somebody went to join an occult, somebody did this, somebody that,
somebody killed the mother, the wife.
A lot of those things are not even there. Let me tell you something. In Africa here, in Africa, there is the places that you will go, that you will ask for a human sacrifice. From the best of my knowledge, I don't think it will reach like 5 places. And some of those gods, or let me say, some of those spirits, they are originally they don't came from Africa. They are not from Africa. You understand? There are many places that people go to become rich. There are many things that people do. There are many things that we help people to do to become very rich, more than they can imagine. What is richness?
That they will not have any negative implication.
There's nothing like that. Nothing like that. And let me clarify something. There are people saying that there are some rich people in the world who don't believe in God. Yes. You don't have to believe in God to be rich. Why must you believe in God to be rich? You don't have to believe in God. God has already created everything. If you want to get well, this is what you have to do. If you want to be sick, go and sleep here, eat this thing, and you'll be sick. If you want to die, go and drink poison, you'll die. God has already. That is if you want to be rich. Follow this thing, do this thing, add with the brains that God has given you, and you'll be rich. So why would somebody need God to be rich again? I don't know if you understand.
I perfectly understand.
You don't need God to be rich. You only need the rituals. You need the rituals. You need the rituals. Whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Christian, whether you are what, let me tell you something. Somebody can come out and say that he does not believe that God exists, and he's right. But nobody can come out. That same person, if you ask him, do spirits exist? Before he will say no. Before he will say no, he will doubt. Because whether the person is a white man, whether in the, no matter where the person comes from, this world. He knows that spirits do exist. Why would somebody not believe in God but believe in spirits? A lot of people just want to believe whatever they see in the TV.
Like the movies.
In the movies, this Nigerian movies, some of Ghanaian movies, African movies, some of these movies. And those directors, and some of them too, they just heard it and they have to market their things. So they just do it that way. But let me tell you something. My knowledge in spirituality and where I've been before where I am today, I can tell you point blank is that a lot of spiritual things does not even involve human sacrifices. A lot of ritual money, what people do to acquire a whole lot of things does not even require a human sacrifice.
What's ritual money?
Well, ritual money is maybe something that you do. You understand that will help you to become rich. That is it.
Without working?
No, you definitely have to work.
But you know, someone called me. That was 4 days ago, and that person was asking, money rituals. He's tired of working. He needs money.
Now let me tell you something.
He wants somewhere I can direct him to, that he will be sitting in the house and the money will be coming.
That one does not even know what he's talking about.
It doesn't exist.
That something like that does not exist. How can you be sitting, the money will become? It does not work like that.
But then we've been seeing it in the movies.
Those things that people see, it is not true. Those things does not exist. You understand? No matter how well somebody really wants to make it in life, you really have to get something doing, even if it is small. You understand? When you go for the money ritual, when they do that thing for you, you'll still be working. But this time, you are working with a different energy. You are working with a different spirit. You understand? You are a contractor. Wherever you go to look for contract, when the contractors, when their people see, they just give you the contract. You understand? You will work. The work will, things will be coming your way that you can't control. I don't want to mention some kind of businesses that people come. Let's put it, you see, we have a lot of people. Some of them maybe have friends, white friends abroad. They talk with somebody, can be talking with a white man for as long as he can even imagine. One seed have never come down. They've never sent him anything. But you know what? When we do the money rituals for them, say now this kind of person will bring business. I heard that in Africa, business like this can be a business like you. There's the money rituals is something that definitely it will push you for the favor. It will direct it to somebody.
Is it easy for one to practice that, to activate that?
It's very, very easy.
Money ritual.
Yes, it's very, very easy.
Do you know anytime the money ritual, even sound comes out, people will be shivering?
And that's what I say. For lack of knowledge, my people perish, and they are right they are very right to be scared.
Is it expensive to do it?
No. It is not expensive. Even though it is this kind of things, definitely your energy must be involved. Mm-hmm. There are certain things that definitely have to be found, because if it was easy, everybody would have been rich. There's one that we will do. Let me just put it this way, even though I'm not going to say all the ingredients, even though they are legally in the market, because some are a little bit difficult to do. If I say it is a little bit difficult for you not to be a spiritualist and be doing it, you will not even be feeling comfortable. Mm-hmm. And those kind of things, if you are doing it, there have to be some energy within you. Like you are doing something, you are not shy of what you are doing, you are feeling happy, you are even praising what you are doing.
How do we do it?
Sometimes, look, let me put this, sometimes there is one that you will get a vulture. Example, you get a vulture, kill it in a black pot, put it inside, then look for the head of a sheep, a female sheep. Then you put money, one note, whether naira, cedis, any kind of note, including alligator pepper. Then there are certain things that you put inside the mouth of the sheep. Then you just close it, tied it with the trope, so that if you are bending, the money should not come out again. You understand? They bend everything. Before bending it, if the pot is on fire, you look for ash to just circulate it so that evil forces cannot come outside to come and interrupt what you are burning. Neither will the forces inside go out. Now, as you are burning it, there is maybe some kind of words that you also be chanting. You understand? There's some kind of words. Let me put something like this. Maybe Vulture. It's true. We don't see you anywhere, but when there is food for you here, the following day you are there. How are you so intelligent to know that you have to be here to get your food? This is the kind of spirit that I also want. This is the kind of spirit that I also want.
Before you kill the vulture?
No, when we are burning it. That there's a way of saying it.
You need to say words.
Yes, in an African language.
Which, of course, expert only knows those
yes,
words.
You understand. So sometimes these are one of the things that we can't just show it on air. You understand? We can't just show because of how it is done. Not that maybe it is something bad. No, some of the words, even saying it right now, can you take like 30 minutes? You'll be saying it, circulating the ritual, the burning things before it finishes. Now, after it has finished, you for the normal eye, you see it as it's just some kind of black powder that has been burnt. But when this black powder is put inside a wine, let's say whiskey, alcohol, that is for those who take it, and they take it for 3 months, they will know that they've been taking alcohol for their entire life. But this one is something different.
If you don't take in alcohol,
somebody does not look for a fresh white cow milk or black cow milk. When this powder is put inside, it is something else. You know, money ritual is something that the animals that are even included are not animals that are perceived to be foolish. There is one ritual that you have to burn a black snake. A black snake. It has they are there. There's nothing like killing a human being. Nothing at all.
So after doing this,
yes,
and you go home, the money will start coming
without
working.
No, it will not be coming without working. You understand? Now, let me tell you something. There is a dead animal here. If the vulture does not come, how will the animal go there? You will have to be working, but this time you are working with a kind of force, with some kind of spirit. Everywhere you go, there's your food there. I don't know. You understand? Everywhere you go, there's something good there.
Business will be booming.
Yes, if you are this thing, what we call it, if you are a contractor, the contract will be coming. If your work is, you meet people, you'll be meeting people, you'll be talking with white people, you'll be talking with not business people for a very long time. Nothing is coming. This time you are going to see them with a new force. You are seeing them with some kind of energy.
Good. Is it expensive to do this?
No, it is not expensive. Inshallah, when the things are gotten, it's not expensive. And it is not cheap too.
What's your number?
My number is 0243 919937. 0243 919937. The other one is 0202 735372. 0202 735372. And this one that I just mentioned is just the list of it. We have higher ones that we just can't sit on air and say it.
Are you a rich man yourself?
I'm not a rich man, but I'm not a poor man too. Just like maybe I'm not a poor man too.
But if you know all these things, why aren't you fabulously rich?
You see, from the level that I am now, if somebody got there, will see himself as a rich man. Jubilate. Some will even say, no, I don't have to even work again. But you know, I know where I'm coming from. I know where I'm going. I'm not a rich man, but I'm not poor too. Those who know me knows what I'm saying. So he's not rich, and alhamdulillah, he's not poor too.
You're supposed to be fabulously rich.
Well, I don't know the meaning of the word fabulous. Just like I told you,
like filthy rich.
Somebody will just be, well, the position that I am, somebody will see it as filthy rich. Do you understand? Let me tell you something. Elon Musk is the richest man on this planet ever. Has he stopped working? He's still working. So why? He's still working. So
even the legendary Bob Marley said once that numbers does not end.
Yes, yeah, the more you get it, the more you still look for it. Yeah, that's it.
Sheikh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hope to see you some other time.
Welcome.
I'm CK. With all due respect, subscribe to Television CK. Thank you.